This game is called Answer Man.
Answer Man.
Answer Man, right.
Beside each other,
Answer
behind
person.
each other.
No, line up, like facing the crowd. This way, right. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have you guys as the crowd. You guys are going to ask a question to Answer Man over here. And you guys have to answer the question one word at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, so start with Mike and then just go down the road and back. Keep going. So you get it? One word at a time. So you guys have to pay attention, work with each other, listen. All right, so what's the question for our expert here?
Who's the greatest boxer of all time?
Who is the greatest boxer of all time?
Muhammad Ali.
All right, good job. How to get to the arena from here? The yellow bridge.
Exit.
Okay. Number.
4th Street.
Turn.
Left.
3 blocks. Oh, 3.
Blocks.
North.
Turn.
Left.
Right.
Hit. Car.
You can't give the next sentence.
No, I turn. What did you say? Left.
Turn around.
All right, we'll get to another one. So one thing I want to point out here, do you think they're really listening to each other? Was that a coherent sentence? There was something, turn left, on, turn right, right? I mean, so you can, I'm not picking on you, but I kind of...
We didn't know the names.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. We didn't know the names of the street. We couldn't remember them.
That's okay. You're not always going to know
Right,
stuff,
no,
right, when you're in session, so it's okay. But just try to...
Turn at the light.
Right, just like you would try to... All right, question for these guys.
Question or statement. Describe your morning routine.
Oh, that's good. She's tough, this Colette.
Clock.
Goes. 2.
Loud.
Keep going, keep going.
And. Wakes.
B.
Up.
All right, awesome. That's how they get up. Good job. All right, something else. Oh, I got one. What? How do you say that thing again?
Pachucacha.
Yeah, what is Pachucacha?
Lord.
Only.
No.
Yeah, part of within improv, you don't know what. You can't think ahead, right? You can't. You're not sure exactly what the next person is going to say. So if you think ahead too much, your sentences aren't going to make sense, right? So just like when you're a business analyst, again, you want to have that goal of what you're trying to get out of the session, but that conversation is not going to go, question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, right? So it's going to take different turns, and you have to be ready for that and be okay with that and kind of go with the flow and work through this. Next one is probably one I don't recommend you doing with your stakeholders, but something to have you think. As BAs, do we just have like one communication style? No, right? What, barely?
Mirroring.
Oh, mirroring, right, yeah, that is one. But we have different audiences that we have to communicate with, right? So we have to communicate the way that person wants to be communicated to, or be persistent. If one technique is not working, you got to try something else, right? And that's in improv, there's a game called pantomime, where you try to explain something to another actor, but it's all with mime and gibberish. What I need someone to do is leave the room, and I need someone to make sure that they're out of earshot so they can't hear what we're going to talk about, and then we'll bring you back in. And the person going out of the room, you have the easy part, so I'll have the hard part on this one. So who wants to go out of the room? Out. All right. So make sure you can't hear us, and then we'll bring you back in a second. All right. So what I need from you guys is two activities, two actions, like running, something like that. Some action. Jumping.
Digging a hole.
All right. Jumping and digging a hole. But a basketball country, you'd say basketball or boxing. I just learned Muhammad Ali's from Luke. I'm just kidding. So digging a hole and jumping. Okay, now I'm not jumping like with my shoes on. I have something else on my feet. This is where the difficult part comes in.
Cement blocks.
Oh, skis. Someone said skis. All right. With skis. Okay, and digging a hole. I'm not digging with a shovel. What am I using? Something crazy. You could actually dig a hole with a spoon.
A pool noodle.
Oh my God. Right, you're not invited. All right, digging a hole with a pool noodle. All right, so what's going to happen, just with mime and gibberish, I'm going to try to explain to Al what you guys just told me. So now, Al, what they gave me was some activity, right? And then I'm going to throw something away, right? So either an apparatus or something on me, I'm going to throw away. I'm going to replace it with something you wouldn't expect it to be replaced with. Okay? So when I get to a point where I think Al knows what I'm doing, I'm going to point to you guys, or actually I'm trying to explain to Al what he's doing. So what you guys can do is say, Al, what are you doing? Okay? So let's practice this. Okay?
Al, what are you doing?
Okay? So I'm trying to explain the activity, so it's some kind of activity, action like running. So just the example I gave them, it would be like running, and then I would maybe throw my shoes away and replace those. I'll then mime something else. Okay?
Give it a try.
Yeah, we'll try it out, see how it works. Okay, so the first one. Scatterba, scatterba. All mime and gibberish. And don't say anything until they say,
Al, what are you doing?
Very good. A little more enthusiasm. that helps. Okay, here we go. All right, scatterba, scatterba. 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 Did I do this? What happened to the active listening? We got to answer that. No, okay. Yeah, I went like this.
Okay.
When I do this. Okay. Scatterba. 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 Whoosh. Whoosh. Scatterba. Scatterba. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get him up.
Al, what are you doing?
What am I doing, or was he doing?
Well, what was I doing? Yes.
Yeah, you were skiing. Or putting on skis.
What was the first action that I did?
Took your shoes off.
Get him up. Get him up.
Oh, the ski lift thing.
Get him up. Get him up. So the first action I did. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, the first act.
Yeah.
You jumped. Okay.
Let's go. Let's get him up.
Get rid of your shoes. Right.
Let's go.